on Sunday night, most people are focused on their upcoming week or worried about it. How many people come to Kate Hudson's Sunday evening dinners?
A lot, actually.
Well, let's talk about a lot because I find it fascinating, and I don't know how anybody could keep up with you. Let's talk about what's a lot.
If it's Sunday. It's not always Sunday. Sometimes it's Wednesday, sometimes but I just, you know what I do?
I like it.
I call my friends. I've got a lot of friends who, someone dropped something. I hope you can see it. I can't see anything, sorry. I just call my friends, and my brother and I spend a lot of time together. So if it's just my brother and his kids, we're already looking at, 11 people around the table. And if one of my friends ends up coming with their kids, it's 15. Those are my happiest nights. I really, and it's something that I think that, your kids remember forever. And I make them a little bit more special in the sense that, there's always your dinner time and making sure the kids eat, and everyone's on different schedules because there's soccer or there's basketball, and then, sometimes I work late. But the nights that we make a point to sit down and have a meal, I like to make it something a little bit more special, cook something I don't normally cook, and put out the nice plates and make the kids do all the work. And it's super fun. And even when I say to them, okay, and these are some of the things I talk about in the book, it's like, we don't really think about it all the time. I mean, some of us do, but it's really fun to have technology-free nights. And you don't think about how crazy it is that when you have them, first of all, the kids, they kind of moan and kick and scream for a second. And the next thing you know, you're playing a game because they can't turn on the TV, they can't have their tablet, they can't have phones. Sometimes I don't even let them, listen to music. That's very rare, but we end up having the most fun. And I think that's a good thing to do with your children, at least once a week.
How do you define pretty fun?
Okay. I have this thing in the book that I call my rules, but there's a couple of the rules that to me define pretty fun, which is, if I'm going to define it as having a party, okay, it would be forget the mess. You have to forget the mess.
Nothing too perfect.
Nothing too perfect. And you have to be having the most fun. If you're going to go to the trouble of doing all of this for your friends, you better be doing it for yourself as well, So, and it also sets the tone for any gathering, The more you love something, the more people love to be around that and in that and know that they can kind of let loose and have some fun or feel, comfortable in your home.